What's going on, Vibe Gang? This your boy JT here with another video, and as you can see that this is going to be a different type of video. It's more of a series, and this series is like the getting to know series. A lot of people, they think they know people, and they judge people by the cover of the book versus like reading the contents. And what this is going to do is it's going to show you the contents of the person versus just what you see or what they allow you to see. I'm going to have numerous people come on. But I decided the first person to do this should be me. So I'm going to let you guys in a little bit and tell you about how I started playing, what changed that made me want to play more competitively, the teams, as well as the controversy that happened with those two events and the page. And I'm also going to take personal things a lot of people don't know about. So let's start off with how I started. I actually started because I was working at group home and one of my patients actually watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Every Saturday morning. So after watching it with them numerous weeks, I kind of got addicted to it, and I kind of got hooked. I'm like, oh, it's a good show. So like, even the Saturdays when I went to work, I would still watch it at home, and I'm like, yo, this is a good show. And I would eventually start playing like the card games with them, but I didn't want to just play with their cards, so I bought cards too. So I can like take part and be a part of it. And eventually I got to the point where I wanted to like learn the rules and whatnot. So like I decided I was gonna go to locals or a local card store and learn how to play, and then eventually start taking my patient to the card store so that we both can play at the card store and have a good time. So the first set when I first got to the first card store, the first set for the tournament I was going to play in, it was actually a sneak peek for Star Strike Blast. I remember very vividly because some people I just met, they were pulling special editions from D-Rev, and I tried hoping to get like scrap yards and stuff, so it was like I really remember that like super vividly, and that's when I started pulling like Naturia cards and stuff. And I also remember like pulling a formula get ripped off pretty bad for it, but that's when I was supposed to start. But I ended up leaving the job I had at that group home. There was some crazy stuff going on. I didn't want to be a part of it. I felt like if I was to stay there, like it would compromise who I was as a person, and I just wasn't for it. So I didn't play the game for another year after that, just because like I didn't really want to. But I was watching the show like continuously, and then finally I said, well, why not learn? So I bought some packs of Hidden Arsenal. I think I bought like 2 boxes, and I pulled worm cards, and like these look interesting. So I decided that I'd play worms. My first time going to like locals to play in a tournament, I didn't really have an extra side deck. I just kind of brought my worm deck. I think it was like 49 cards or something like that. I just remember being a lot of cards, and I was so terrible at the game. I didn't think you could set spell cards. I accused my opponents of cheating for setting spell cards. Like, I didn't know the difference between a continuous spell, a quick play spell, or a normal. Like, I just did not. And I went to locals for months, and I just was losing. And then like I slowly started to get better while watching like YouTube videos and whatnot. And I eventually ended up top 8ing my locals, barely squeaking in one night with a 2-2 record. And I played the plat that started helping me and actually taught me how to play the game, Lincoln Joseph Pedries that night. I had the 8th seed, he had the 1st seed. I was playing Worms mixed with TGs, and he was playing Photon Saber Tigers with other light beast monsters and steel dragons, and I just didn't stand a chance. But after that night, he helped me like with the game. He taught me how to like technical play and deck building and like tempo and things like that. So like that's what kind of made me like be like, okay, I want to play. And then we started going to regionals and stuff. And at one of the regionals, I met the Jeff Jones. And this is what kind of made me want to like play more competitively, and it kind of put a chip on my shoulder. I asked him how to get better because I thought he was just like a pro player, and his response to me was just kind of like shaking his head like, I don't know what to tell you. And like for years, like I was upset with him because of this. And I actually told him this like not too long ago how I felt, and I realized I wasn't mad at him. I was mad at myself because I didn't know what question to ask him. I asked him such a broad question that no one could have gave me the answer I was looking for. The answer I was looking for is what makes me win events in the league, and it's just not really a good answer to that. So we fast forward from like me going to events and stuff. I'm starting to like do decent at events to big teams. So the first team I saw was Team Siege, and Team Siege was a team full of friends. It was Austin Smothers, Zach Poling, Rob Mellon, Evan Vibetcg, Zack Sitek, and Connor Fancy, and Dan Peter Lamy was on there as well. But Dan had dropped, and Connor had dropped, and it was like the core six of us. We were going to like events and stuff, and it was a really good team. It was a really chill team. I remember like Jesse like having like really good payouts for us. You know, like, she did a really good job. At the end of the day with that team, it just got to a point where we just didn't have the capital to like do stuff, and I guess she felt like we weren't showing enough effort to get people to show up. Like I feel like I showed a lot of effort, like I gave away like things of mine, like deck boxes and stuff like that. But you know, it is what it is. And then I started another team with some friends called Team THC, Team Highly Confidential, and that was supposed to be a team where we just work together to kind of start up and like get everything popping, and hopefully like other sponsors to help us. But things don't always go as planned, and one of the members, Steve Gregory, he tops Memphis, which I'm like, yo, this is huge for us because like the team thing pops off, but like there was a lot of like things that happened, like him wearing like a jersey of another team, which I thought was like crazy, but no one else did. Everybody else thought it was just like bugging. But I just realized like from him topping, like we wouldn't get the exposure like they would, but no one kind of thought it just the way I did. But I mean, it's whatever. And then he ended up joining Luxury because at this time me and him had been testing with Hani a lot. Hani and like Paulie and stuff, and he joined Luxury, and again that was another thing that was kind of like it kind of would suck for me because I'm like, yo, this is like local team, like this is like us, and then to just leave like that, it kind of sucked. But and everybody else was just like, yo, you should be happy for him. It wasn't that I wasn't happy for him. It was just like, yo, like this was the squad, like I don't know, it was just weird. But I think it was YCS Secaucus is when we all started like hanging out with like the Luxury people. That's the first event that I actually went and I roomed with people that I didn't like ride with to the event, so that was like a changer for sure. I roomed with it was Nick, Jeff, Hani, Hysham, there's some other people too, but those are the people who stood out to me. And by the way, I'm glad that Nick and Jeff, like, they squashed the beef, the back cool. I think Nick and Jeff are a perfect team as far as like team owners and whatnot, so like I'm glad they squashed the beef. But it kind of opened my eyes to how teams work, how teams are supposed to work as far as like testing and stuff and coming with the best decks. Because I feel like if I would have just played the original deck instead of trying to like switch up what I was doing, I would have had a better result. Instead of just getting another bubble. But that's something that really opened my eyes. And I remember having a conversation with Nick. This was like during Top Cut, and it was me and Sitek. We were by the front doors. It's like the two tables close to the front doors, and we talked to Nick. And I'm a very like light at the end of the tunnel type of person. So like I told him that he's gonna add me to Luxury by the end of Nats. He's gonna add me and Sitek. And he said, "How about this? If you top, I'll add you and I'll pay you a Top Cut payout." And I said, "Deal." Leading up to Nationals, that week before Nationals, I probably tested with Hani at least 50, 60 hours that week. That was the most I probably ever tested with one person. Like, it was insane. Like, and then I think the deck list that we played, I think maybe like 12 people had it, and like 10 of them topped. It was insane. Like, I never like did that where it's like you play like a deck list that's like almost identical and have so many people like top off of it. So like that was also something big for me. And then Nick, like he said, he came, he signed me. You guys can see deck profiles and whatnot from the 2018 Nationals. Go check them out. I think Bordo has one on his channel, and there might be one on like the Luxury channel or something. I don't know, but you can go check those out. And then moving forward, I think this is when Jeff and Nick got into it, and I went from running some tournaments to a lot of tournaments, and then then I made the mistake of adding a person without speaking to everyone, and his name is, you probably know him, his name's Dominic Couch. I don't really have anything bad nor good to say about him. Like, he like, I'm not gonna say he was the conflict for so much stuff. I will say that I was the conflict because I chose to engage him versus like letting him just say stuff and get away with it. Like, he said a lot of like little sly comments, and I should have just like been a bigger person and say, you know what, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna let you say it and then walk away. But I took it personal because like I added you to the team and then you disrespected me. Like knowing a lot of stuff that he did that was just very like underhanded, I just didn't appreciate it. And like I had to let him know because I felt like if I didn't, I was less of a man. But now I realize that letting him say what he says and don't respond, it would have made me more of a man. So as far as that, it just caused a lot of controversy with a lot of people because a lot of people are angry that I was like feeding into like the nonsense and arguing with him. So like it caused us a lot of rifts. But later after he left, things got back to normal a little bit, and we moved to YCS Atlanta. YCS Atlanta is the first trip that I'm going on with my friend group where I actually had like probably like the most money in my pocket / PayPal / just money I can get access to. And all these expensive cards, I've been making great deals online. I've been making great deals with like other things for like a lot of tournaments and just making a lot of money. So it's also the first event where I didn't book a place to stay, so I didn't have a place to stay. And I just want to say thank you to Shoeping for letting me stay with you. I really appreciate it. Like, you didn't have to give up some of your space to accommodate another person. And also, I did pay Shoe. Some people didn't, but whatever. So fast forward to day one. I'm not feeling good, and I don't play. Fast forward to day two, and I have a lot of people's cards from the event. So everybody gives me their cards, and I go into the lobby and stuff because I'm just waiting for people to either ready to go or whatever. Go into the lobby, get something to eat. I sit and watch I watched Super Mario Maker, one of my favorite YouTubers from Paco, play. I literally talked to Nick while I was doing this. It was insane. And he calls me. He tells me like, "Yo, go give the cards to Tito. That way you don't have to mail them to me." So I go back in. I look for Tito. I can't find him. And my friends call me and tell me they're ready to go. So I said, "Okay." So I talked to Nick and said, "I'll just mail them. Like, I can't find Tito and they're ready to go." He says, "Okay." So I get into the car. I was up so much that weekend. I literally had a Saryuja in my pocket when Saryuja was 30. Pulled it out, put it in my binder, and everybody in the car seen it and laughed. So we get in the car, and I made two mistakes this ride. Mistake number one, I smoked and got way too high. That's mistake number one. Mistake number two is I didn't hold my backpack with me. Every event I go to, I always keep my backpack with me. I never like put it in the bag how everybody else has their backpacks. Like, always keep mine with me because like I don't know. I just like keeping my stuff with me. Normally I have like snacks or something in my bag or something to drink, so I keep it with me because of that. So like that might have been a big reason, but I didn't have anything in there, so that's probably why I wanted to put it in the bag. Plus I was high and I felt uncomfortable with like my bag and stuff sitting in the front, like, so I sat in the back. And I just want to say, whoever took my stuff in the car, I don't have any like ill will, bad feelings to you. I don't have any feelings towards you at all. I don't care about you as a person. I don't like. I don't know who to say did what. That's pretty much like it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But like somebody did it, and like Drake said, fake people showing fake love to you straight up to your face. So that's what it is with that. Let's lead up to Knoxville. Now Knoxville, there's a lot of stuff that transpired that was supposed to happen. It didn't happen. Money was low, so I was supposed to get more. Didn't get it. Had to just pay for like hoodies and stuff. Where I really afford it, because I was just getting knocked. I was just coming back from Atlanta, because like I was so down from like Atlanta stuff. If you look at my tournaments, the number of tournaments I ran from Atlanta to like Knoxville, it was just a stupid amount. I'm talking like a lot. I was running like 10 plus tournaments a day. And we get to Knoxville. I get the room with Domino. And also, I just want to say it. This is cap. People saying that, oh, they didn't know I was staying with them and they wouldn't have stayed there. Like Kobe and Hani and like Arnold. I stayed with them for a year straight. It was times when Arnold wouldn't pay Kobe and I would pay him, and like others wouldn't pay him, but I paid him. So like saying that was just cap. Also, me and Hani were staying in the room to begin with them. We just didn't know if Dom was staying because Nick was paying for the room for us to stay. So I don't know where any of this is coming from. The only reason Dom stayed because his mom got a discount on the room. So let's just stop capping on that one. Yeah. So I come in the room with it. To start with, it's supposed to be 2 beds, sofa bed. There's no sofa bed, and there's only 2 beds. So Dom, Kobe get a bed, Hani and G get a bed, and me and my friend I guess we're just on the floor, but like, we paid the same amount as them. So I was just confused, like, and then they were also mad at us because they were staying till Monday and we were staying till Sunday, and they wanted us to pay the same as them. And we're like, yo, we can just figure out how much it is a night, and you guys pay for your 3 and we pay for our 2. Like, what's the big deal? There's a whole bunch of little stuff that it was like, why is this such a big deal? Like, we split the room for 6 people for Saturday, Sunday, and for 4 people on Monday. Like, you guys are staying on Monday. We aren't. But yeah, I was sitting on the thing. Dom sat next to me, had his face turned to me, and I was just like, oh yeah, we're not sleeping here. Talked to Nick, we slept in Nick's room, and that was the end of that. Convention center, I was sick. If you talk to Akeem Davis, he will tell you that he gave me a water bottle. It was a quart water bottle, so I was on the bench, and I was just super sick. And he gave me his water bottle with water in it because I was just so sick. And I Ubered back to the convention center. I mean, for the convention center to my hotel. I got back to the room. Next thing I know, I wake up, people are back, and then that morning, they get to the convention center, and Hani calls Nick, saying all these things about me stealing from him. Nick checks my bag. He goes to my bag. I have nothing in my bag but a deck box, a calculator case with calculator, and a mat. And he also in a deck box. It's like 6 cards in there. It's 3 Call by the Grade, 3 Twin Twister, because I just don't have cards like that. If you ask how I got cards for the event, you can talk to Kobe. Kobe let me borrow a whole salad. So that's how I got cards for the event. So they check our car, see if there's anything in it. We get to the convention center. First person we see is Dom, and Dom's saying Hani's like going crazy, and Dom's saying they're gonna check the camera to see what's up, because they'll be able to show us everything. And then, so I go figure out what's up. I think I talked to Blessing, and the Blessing asked me like what happened, and I said these crackers tripping. No, I was pissed. I probably should have said these crackers is tripping, but that's what I said, and like that's how I felt at the time. Others were going asking like Hani and Dom what they thought, because at the end of the day, people only care what they said. Like, it wouldn't matter what I said. It don't matter what I said. Like, you got them versus me. You got big name players versus me. Who you believe in? You know? So, like, it doesn't matter. Like, it didn't matter what I said. I could have sat down and gave people the most eloquent response ever in history with, like, 10 pages of papers to prove something. It wouldn't have mattered at the end of the day. Like, people had their judgment. People had everything that they needed to hear. They had pitchforks and they were ready to like just poke me with the pitchforks. And like, you know, it's whatever. So then after that, I'll get back. Nick notices that my PayPal is like low. He's like, "Why's your PayPal so low?" And I'm like, "Oh, I gotta run tournaments to take care of the tournaments that I haven't paid yet." He's like, you shouldn't be doing that. And I'm like, yeah, I know I shouldn't, but like, this is the position I'm in right now. And like, when I explained to him like about like stuff, it made sense to him, but I understand his predicament and that he had to protect the page, so he had to like burn my name. Which I talked to him about it. Everything's cool. You know, it is what it is. So he explains to me everything. No longer owner, no longer be on the page. I'm just gonna be a player on the team. I say cool, because I understand like everything. I'm just like, you know, I understand where you're coming from. Like, it makes sense. So they add a new player to the team. I say hello to the new player, and I get kicked from the team. And I asked like, yo, like, what's up? Like, why did you get kicked from the team? And he explained to me that he wants me to work on me because he feels like the team is too toxic for me. I need to. It was just a nice way of saying like you're off. So that's where I was as far as that team. So I just want to explain some stuff to you guys. Oh, on the page, and I didn't page some of the people on the page. Not all the tournaments were mine, but you know, it doesn't matter what I say. If I tell you the tournaments aren't mine, I show you proof the tournaments aren't mine, your response is still, well, how do we know? You know, I'm just telling you they're not mine. Like, I didn't have prize cards and stuff. I didn't have piles of strawberries. Those were mine. But how do I feel toward luxury? I don't feel it anyway. I don't care. Like, if they do well, that's what's up. If they do terrible, that's what's up. I don't have any mean, malicious thing, anything to say negative about him. How do I feel about Hani? Nothing mean nor malicious to say about him. I don't care about him. Like, if I see them walking down the street, would I say hello? Maybe because they're a nice person. If I see them at an event, when I say hello, probably because I'm a nice person. And it's just respectful to speak rather than just stare at somebody. Like, if he was on the side of the road and he is like, you know, busted a tire and he needed help getting a new tire, would I help him? Probably. It's a nice thing to do. Now, Dom on the other side, I care less about him. I don't wish for his downfall, but I don't care anything about him at all. If I seen him on the side of the street, I would keep walking. If I seen him at an event, I wouldn't speak. Like, that's just what time we on. It just is what it is. But why I didn't pay people and why I didn't get a job? Because I know this is the question. It's like, well, why didn't you just get a job and just pay people? So what people don't know is I had a concussion. That changed a lot of things. People thought I was sick at events, and it was literally just after effects of my concussion. Couldn't barely concentrate on stuff. I could barely like do stuff. Like that's the first like string of times I went to events and just didn't compete. Like a string like that. It was my concussion. Things y'all don't know about me. I've been in summer programs with kids where we helped kids with box lunches as well as teaching them how to like not only like read but sound out words, how to like listen to like instructors and take notes on what they're saying, watch movies, and like take notes to retain that information. So like I did a lot of stuff like that, as well as I've been with churches and passed out backpacks and stuff like that. Passed out backpacks, school supplies, and stuff like that. For Thanksgiving, I help like pass out stuff. Like it's just a lot of stuff I do that people don't know I do. If you look at my year with luxury, I make nice posts every single day. When people had car crashes, I did tournaments and gave all my tournament earnings to them because it's like I want to help everybody. When people wanted to like have careers and needed people to do stuff, I posted it. Like if you look at luxury, they don't post much or nothing from other people except luxury. Like I did all that for people. Like don't look at a one event and judge me based on that. Look at the totality of the picture, and then base everything on the picture. Don't look at a picture and see one smudge and think that the picture is just like damaged good. Like that's just how I feel. Also, Vibe, you guys see me do a Vibe. So on July 8th, I told Zack Sitek, I'm like, yo, I'm done with this game and quit. And he's like, why? I said, man, I just can't be around these people. Like I'm just done. And he said, yo, don't be like that. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, don't let them stop you from doing something that you like to do. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, well, let's start a team. So I'm like, yo, that sounds lit. So we start a team with just me and him. We talked to Nick July 9th, and Nick gives the name. He said Envious, and I'm just like, I don't know how I like that. Me and Zach bounced names around, and I think I said, what about Vibe? Like we got the Vibe, and Vibe just stuck with us, and that's the name we've been using. We hit up people to join. People didn't want to join for one reason or another, whether it's commitment or they just didn't either want to be with us for my reputation, or they want to be with us because I don't know. All I know is that we're gonna prosper, and the people that didn't want to be with us, I understand, but like you missed out on opportunity. As far as like people in the community that don't like me, if you don't like me because of what somebody else said, like I have nothing to do with that. You're just a sheep, and that's just what it is. Like if you don't like me because somebody who you never hung out with, never met, never actually did anything, said something, you don't like me because of that. Hey, I can. You were just a sheep, flat out. I hope the best for you. I don't wish you any negative or anything. I just can't deal with you because I don't like sheep. I don't like yes men. You're not for me. People that do support me, yo, I appreciate the love. Like, I strive off of it, and like, it's what pushes me to like do better. And I just want to shout some people out. Anthony Wilkins. Man, my back is against the wall. You came in, you hit me with the cleanest comment to like tell people to back off, and I appreciate it. Chris Wilson, you always messaging me, man, to stay positive, and I'm doing it, and I'm gonna continue to stay positive. Alex Stoddard, man, you are like a good person, and nobody knows about it, and like, thanks for always encouraging me, man. I really do appreciate it. Lincoln, you my guy. For real, man. You taught me how to play, and you always tell me, like, yo, just keep playing, keep getting better, keep going for it. Don't listen to these idiots. Like they just say what they gotta say. The Vibe family, like y'all, man, y'all always got my back, always support me, and I appreciate it. Like, you just don't know. And I want to get onto some top people. And these people are like really important to me. First person, Jarrell Green. Never met you a day in my life, but you like the support that you had like toward me, like you didn't have to do that, but you chose to. Like I really appreciate it, bro. Who's next up on the list? Cedric Charles-Hatter. Hey, listen, I swear I told Zach that I'm gonna talk to the universe and get a sign off we're doing the right thing, and you called me the next day saying that you're moving back to Michigan and you want to be part of it. So like, I appreciate you so much for hearing me out, listen to me complain. Paulie, another one. Like you heard me complain and you just you always kept on like a positive outlook and attitude to it. So I really appreciate that. Nick John Callis. Man, I really much talk to you about everything before I do it. Like, you are like the person that, like, before I do most things that I do in this game, I normally talk to you, or even like financial things. I normally talk to you about it and get your opinion on it. Because, like, you're one of the people that, like, I met through the game, but I talk to you about real life. Like, I don't just talk to you about, like, yo, this is the best deck. I talk to you about stuff like, yo, what's the best way to like become like a millionaire and stuff like that. Like, we have real talks, real conversations, like, and like, I just appreciate you for not writing me off and always stand in the corner. Like, I really do appreciate that. The other two people is my boy Sitek and my boy Lack. Like, man, I promise you, I would not have gotten through this if it wasn't for y'all two. Like, I swear, like, I was so sad at times, so depressed. Like I want to just be like, you know what, screw this. Like, I'm gonna let this just get to me, but like I did, and y'all be sure I didn't. And like, I really appreciate y'all. Like, y'all just like don't know. When I say y'all don't know, like, man, I was so like upset about stuff. It's so negative and so like, man, glass half empty. Like, I was just like, and like the comments was getting to me and stuff, and like all the people who made comments, who made like nasty comments and wanted to say cool stuff and pile on and try to be cool. Thank you. I appreciate you a lot, because you people showed me that you're not in my corner, and like I appreciate that. Because now, like, when I'm around you, I don't have to act a certain way. I don't have to be a certain way around you. I can freely like just like look at you and say nothing and feel okay with it. So like, thank you too. Like, people made Zodiac posts about me and don't know me at all. Like, thank you. Like you showed me how that you are a sheep, and I don't hang around yes men and sheep people. Like, y'all are literally sheep ass niggas, and I just don't hang around that. So like, thank you. Like, if you felt the need to say something to try to bring me down, thank you. Like, I appreciate you a lot too, because if it wasn't for you people, I wouldn't have something to push off of and like gain the momentum and like keep the chip on my shoulder. Also Austin Smothers. He was a good person too, man. So thank you. But guys, that's about it, man. I don't want to take too much more of your time. I just wanted to kind of explain the inside of my book. I know a lot of people see the outside and they make judgment, and I just kind of want to, let you know what it really is. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and as always, feel the vibe. Later, guys.